Did the recording start?
I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, Emmy.
No.
We can do the Harry Potter test on our phones or something. Well,
All at the same time.
That takes a while, doesn't it?
No, it's only 17 questions.
17, not 40, like the dog one.
Which dog or bread would you be? That was with Wade.
What, bread? Or a type of cheese? I feel like I'd be like Swiss.
I wonder which cheese I would be.
Let's see.
I would be Colby Jack. Emmy, clearly. Goodness. Did you say feta
I
cheese?
said for me.
Oh,
You be Colby Jack.
I'll send you guys a link.
you blue
Ready?
cheese.
Airdrop it.
So, where you left off, Emmy was going to tell us her deepest, darkest secrets. No, what I meant when I wrote it down
Turn
was
your
like,
airdrop on.
what are like normal things you're sorry for? Like, there's a lot of things that I
know the
think
Being
about.
around.
Eating around.
Being around.
Oh.
They said eating around. I was like,
Eating that door.
gobbling that da-da-da.
Ew.
Like, wait, what do you mean by, like, easy things? Like things that are just, like...
Like, I can think, for instance, my sister, her front tooth, half of it is fake because when we were kids, we were on a longboard and we were both on it, on our knees, and I tried to stop or something, and she cracked her tooth in half. And so my sister has like half of a fake tooth that she's always hated, you know,
Because of you.
because of me. Stuff like that.
Is
Also,
she older than you or younger?
she's younger.
Way older.
Yeah, she's way older than me.
Way older.
No, she's 17.
I
So like your little brother's age, the
He's 16.
Austin.
Oh. No,
No.
no, with Avery, I think, like, the worst thing... And it's so crazy because I look back at stuff and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so mean to him. Like, older siblings were just like freaking terrible to their younger siblings. With Avery, I was so mean to because he was easy to bully because he was just like this little fragile boy, and I was like, ha ha ha, over him.
I'm an Armenian freak.
And
I don't know.
And I remember like he would do things that he knew would intentionally piss me off. So he would like grab the TV remote and like run away, like knowing that I'm gonna kill you. And like we would just like end up just like fighting, and I just freaking beat the crap out of
Literally
him.
fist fighting.
Just
and
no,
punching him in the
literally
face.
like fist fight him, and then I would
Dude.
hurt him, and then he would cry really loud, and I
have-
would just like suffocate him with my hand, like shh, stop it.
I have something that's disgusting that Elisa did to me. I don't know if I told you yet, but I'm gonna expose her right now.
Yeah, get ready for this, Elisa.
We're gonna clip this up. Okay, we're gonna make it a clip for you. I'm gonna tag you in this too, so you have
So
to
people
watch.
can see what you look like. And she just looks like Caleb. She got a perm too, so she looks exactly like
No,
Caleb.
she got her bangs done. They look good. It's good.
It was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, they go all the way down to her nose. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, what is that? Who's the
What's so
the
funny,
singer
dude?
that does like the big hair and it's like two colors?
Sia. Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
covers her face.
Yeah.
She's not like ugly.
Does
I
she
don't know.
really?
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier.
The chandelier.
So Elisa, when when I was younger,
I was coming.
she acted like she was old. She's older than me, like 2 years. She acted like my mom. Like she would boss me around, like cleaning up something. There's a video of me cleaning up a mess on the ground when I'm like 3, and she's like, "Mr. Spot, Mr. Spot," with her hand on her hip. There's a picture or video of that. It's funny. So she would like, constantly like, not bully me, like, you know, she loved me, but like, you know, obviously
Give you a hard
older sister stuff, you know. And she's like small now, like not small. She's like super short and I'm just.
Yeah.
But when I was, I didn't mean to say the last part. When I was younger, she was like, she would overpower me because I was like smaller. And what is it? Tortilla and peanut butter, right? She would like, what's it called? She would locked me down on the ground. Like I'm on my back, just like, and she pinned me down. Did I tell you this? You know, wait. She would get like a bunch of spit ready, and she would like slowly, and like it would just drip down all the way to like close to my mouth, and she'd suck it back up.
And you just
One time, I was screaming, and my mouth was open, and it dropped in my mouth.
oh my god.
Oh my no, older like I like
disgusting.
when I think about like stuff that I was so like mean towards Avery about and just like how I'd like hit him like but I was like so sorry,
have
the
one?
tortilla on the knee.
Can I have one, Colby?
But like just thinking of like how mean I was to him, I was just like like being older and looking back at it, I'm like, I literally hate myself for like how I used to freaking act out in anger and rage. But he would do little things that pissed me off, but I would just like be so extra. I think one of the worst like times I like hurt him, there's two. One was like I think I was like
broke his arm.
no, I was like 9.
I iron crossed him. I broke
I
his
pinned
arm.
him down, spit in his mouth.
We were arguing about something in the kitchen, and then like it was same thing. Like I was on top of it, just like blah blah, blah, like just kicking him or whatever. And then I
Beating
got
him
his
up.
legs, twisted them. He like flew in the air, then face slammed on the floor.
That's like a military move. When you're passing dead bodies, there's a like, what are those like war laws? You know,
Warlocks.
What are those called when you do? Oh, like war crimes.
Oh yeah.
When you are in like a battle, like literally could be like Iran, whatever, and you're
Where'd you run?
Iraq.
Nice rack,
if you're in
dude.
if you're in some sort of like battle and it's over, you clear it, like you walk through it, and if you turn back around to kill somebody, that is a war crime. Really? That's strange. Like you have already passed them. It's kind of like you're not gonna like kill them twice, kind of thing. Like you assumed they were dead, so you have to check because if you pass them, you can't go back.
If they attack you, then
Well, yeah, no, you're still completely because then it's like new. You turn around, they're shooting at you, but in the when they
it in your
see
mouth,
if you're
it's
dead,
okay.
they do that. They grab your legs, and basically, if you have someone's legs crossed and you pull, they will flip up and like land on their stomach or the other way around.
That's literally what I did.
wait,
To
how? What is it?
like
Do it to me.
Because it's a whole bunch of like dead weight.
Yeah.
Basically. But the reason why I was able to do that to Avery, because he was so small at the time and I was like older than him. He was like 5 and I was like 10. But no, I was so terrible to him, and I think
Double
that's
his
like
age.
literally one of my biggest regrets ever is like being so mean to him. But
No
like I didn't
regrets,
know
man.
any better. Like I was a kid, you know? But
No.
should have known
yeah,
better.
yeah, you should have known.
It was my
As a
fault.
woman, you should have known.
But whenever I think I was like 17 or 16, so he was like
11 or something.
he was like 11 or 12. He was in middle school at this time though. We were at this is when I lived with my dad, and we were fighting over like a Razor scooter because we had to go to our neighbor's house, and it was like, I don't want to walk, I want to ride the Razor scooter. I'm like freaking teenager, I'm like about to graduate high school, and he's like, and this is when we're like cool to like mess around with each other. It's like not that deep, and we're fighting over the scooter. And I kick the metal part of the scooter, jump over it. It like does like a 280 around me and hits him in his shins.
a 280.
270, my bad.
Oh, like 3/4.
Yeah, like 3/4 because I jumped over it, then it went around and then hit him on from the back.
Ow.
Because I kicked it this way. I kicked it like because the scooter was right here. He's over here. We're fighting over it like this. I kick it under me. I jump over it. It goes around and hits the back of his shins. And it was so hard because I kicked it so hard. And bro just like folds to the ground. And we actually laughed. He started crying because it hurt. But it was like he was laughing and crying because he was like that was a good move. He was like that was a good little move. I
Sounds
gave him the
awful.
scooter though. I felt bad. But no, when we
then
were
I
like
took it from
kids though, we would like fight. And I look old, like I look back
Wow.
and I'm just like, oh, I hated that I was a freaking bully to him. But that's just, I feel like that's everyone who has siblings.
Yeah. I was always fighting.
I
with her,
pester
so.
my sister on purpose all the time.
Yeah.
That's
Mickey,
just how it
stop, Bubby.
What?
Were you eating something earlier?
No, I was like,
There's like something on Emmy's lip.
is it
On the top.
Yeah.
here? Here?
It's probably.
Is it there?
Is it?
Is my lip liner?
No, it's like a snack
A snack
or dirt. Were you eating
or
dirt?
On your right.
And she ate it. She went to eat it. Yeah.
Oh wait.
I don't know what that was.
Oh, it's my makeup.
Now it's on your lip.
On like.
Nope, she's looking at different
Yeah.
things. It's the top lip. There's a thing on your lip.
Oh, this.
Just lick your mouth.
There we go.
like-
Got it.
like
It was
SpongeBob
driving
when he's
me
about to-
crazy.
SpongeBob when he has a clarinet.
Oh. SpongeBob, open the door.
My balls are stuck.
I also
What?
have
Sorry. Mixed company.
I've destroyed a couple like valuable items of Mama's that like she like gave me saying be very careful with this, and then I just like broke them.
On purpose?
No, it was like there was one time I was an old man. I was like a freshman in high school. I didn't dress up for school because I was like it's lame. I should have
For Halloween
but,
or something?
Yeah, Halloween.
Yeah, you didn't say Halloween. I was
Sorry,
like,
yeah.
what?
So
Dressed up
I
in
was-
general.
well, you said you were Kodak
I never
Black
dressed up
for-
in high school.
So on Halloween, like just that weekend or whenever, I went to Jude's mom used to throw a like block party every Halloween. So I went to that and I was dressed as an old man, and Mama had this cane that she got from basically like her old employer. Like when she retired, it was like, here you go, old geezer, like, just like as a joke. But it was like very sentimental to her because it's a cane with like a little horn on it and like a bell. And I was like, I'm going to use this. But she's like, be very careful. Like, this was my retirement gift. And as I'm getting out of the car, I'm like pulling it out. And then someone calls my name and I get distracted. The door closes and snaps it in half. I didn't even get to use it. I broke it before I even left.
Like when you got it.
Yeah, my dad was mad. He's like, look at me. He knows exactly what Mama just said.
Like
I
a
was
car door?
The
Or
car door just snaps it in half.
Who called your name?
what was the cane made out?
It was like a toy. It wasn't like
Oh,
a full cane.
okay.
Yeah, so I was like, there was that. And then there was also when my great grandma passed away and they went to Oklahoma for the funeral, they brought back a bunch of stuff from like her mom. And one of them was this it was like this crocheted like rope, and it was just a fancy rope that you'd probably put like over a little decorative table. And
While you're talking.
and when I was playing hide and go seek one time, we had this floodlight in the backyard, and I was like, well, with it on, you can see every inch of the yard, but with it off, it's scary. So I put this rope thing over the light, and it caught fire. I caught the side of the house on fire.
Was it? Dude, first you killed a cat.
You killed a cat?
No.
Then you use a hairspray thing as a flamethrower in your friend's garage.
That one was just cool.
Yeah, that's cool. But the killing the cat.
I've
and
done
then,
that. I did it in my
Isn't that
bathroom.
so dangerous?
In
Definitely.
your bathroom? Yeah, because it can go back in and just
Yep.
blow up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, very, very dangerous.
But yeah, I caught that thing on fire.
For our show,
Oh, God, no.
our new Good Mythical No Girls Allowed show.
Good mythical no girls allowed morning. Then we just steal everything from them. Like get these old geezers off the road.
Yeah, we're taking over.
Yeah. But yeah, there was like those things. I know there was something else too. I know there has to be. Because I was thinking about it, I was like, dang it. Why have I done Mama so wrong?
Mama.
It was never on purpose.
I have a question. Have you ever committed a crime?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like plenty of crimes.
Can you tell us first?
Talking about like the trespassing?
Intentionally.
The trespassing one's pretty good. Like intentionally a crime?
Well, yeah, that was
Speeding.
That was intentional. Like you trespassed.
Well, when she says like commit a crime, are you saying like I killed somebody?
No.
On purpose?
No. Like you,
Yeah,
like you know.
I know it's illegal and I did it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been tons of that. Yeah. There is.
allowed in the country.
Yeah, I fled Cuba after I killed that dude. No. Why would I flee Cuba? That's where you're going. Yeah. Anyway, a really cool one was
A really cool crime that I
a
committed.
really cool crime I committed. Oh dang it! Where do I put this?
I'm just gonna do like a whole
Tortillas. You're gonna want to hear this.
You're not entertained.
I was gonna sneeze. In the mic.
The mic.
So, when I was in high school, senior year, we did a lot of trespassing. A lot of it.
do it
I don't know, Caleb.
for photos and like a different.
Yeah, we'll figure
Like a
out where that
different state or
spot was. So when
What did you just do?
sorry. So in senior year, I did a lot of trespassing. Like I've been in wild waters numerous times in the middle of the winter, so there's no water.
Oh, like that's the water,
water
park
park.
that you guys here.
Mhm.
Is it still open? Like
Yeah,
during
it's
the
good.
summer?
Yeah, it's really
Yeah?
fun.
We went to
We went to Island.
Island Water Park last year. That
It
was
was
fun.
good. I prefer wild waters.
What?
I went to. This is like a really embarrassing story, but I don't care to say it because it's like I'm over it. I'm never
Make it
going to a
real.
water park ever again. Like I'm scarred from one. We went to a water park, the one at Flags. What?
Flangs.
We went to the
Six
water park at
Flags.
Six Flags for was
a
it
water park?
Hurricane Harbor?
Wait, is
Yeah,
it
I know
the,
what you're talking about.
The
Yeah.
one up north.
No,
The Six Flags we went to, they have a water
Water
park
park.
next
Yeah,
to
they
it.
have a water park. It's called Hurricane.
Yeah.
And they have like all the big like water slides, one where they like drop you straight down and all that stuff. And so I want to do the one that dropped you like straight down. And we went for Annika's birthday, so it was like me, her, and a whole bunch of our friends. And the
When was
last
this?
ride, this was in June.
last
Yes,
year?
of last year.
Wow.
So I'm never going to a water park ever again because of this. So we go on the one like
So what?
that goes straight down where it drops you. And I go down it, and after I got out, it just felt like I got like something up me.
Water.
No. Like it felt
There's a
like
dude in the water. What?
there's a guy in the water. No, like, and I just felt like all the water just like went up inside of me basically, and I felt like crap as soon as I like got down from the slide, and the whole way home I was sick. Like I was like I felt terrible after that, and so the next day I had church.
Forced to pee.
The next day I have church. Listen to this, right? And I still feel sick in the morning. I'm like, why do I still feel sick? Why do I feel like I'm gonna throw up? I'm like nauseated. I go to church and I always sit like in the front, some sort of in the at the 9 o'clock service, and in the middle of like the sermon, like I just feel like everything needs to unleash, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't stand up in the middle of the sermon and just like leave.
I mean-
I don't know what's gonna happen. It felt that bad.
You go.
Dave just like
And then, anyways, like
get on camera.
in the middle of the sermon, pastor was like, pastor went into prayer. So I was like, oh, while everyone's praying, I'm gonna get up and go. I had a freaking edema. Do you know what that is?
An edible.
An edema is whenever so much water gets like shot up
You fart, right?
No, you like profusely crap. Like
Was it in your butt?
yes,
How did it get up your butt?
because that water.
She
was
went
going
down the
straight
slide
up.
like.
It was straight down, and then like when I went and used the restroom, it was all water. And it was
like
all the water
slightly
from
brown.
the night before.
It's a little bit brown.
It's all no. It was like it was separate. It was like
I swear
clear.
you could have drank it again. It was so clear.
It was scary, and I'm never going again. Like I got so sick, and I ended up getting an enema.
Enemy.
And then
That
enemy.
sounds like there's a couple things you could have you could have not went down the slide
my phone at?
like
But
this.
I didn't know. I didn't.
You
I
could've.
was going straight down like this, but I wasn't the
feel like
first
that
one.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Did you
I
touch
stepped.
it?
Yeah.
On
with my-
it?
yeah.
She put her foot on it. Let's eat them. Let's eat them.
I'm sorry.
Why doesn't
sorry.
Emmy eat them?
Nor.
Oh, there's an enema on this.
Oh my goodness.
But it was really gross, and it was like, but it wasn't just me because my friend got it too. But she like felt the results of it right after.
During the
Like right after she went
She's
to
in
the
the
slide,
water,
she
yeah.
like sprint off to the bathroom. And while I was like feeling like she didn't tell anyone
Why'd it
until
just
like the
take,
next
a
day.
day?
Huh?
Why did it just take like a
I
whole
don't
day?
know, because usually it's like right away. Because what usually happens with enemas is as soon as you get them, it comes out.
Yeah.
So I don't know why mine was just like hold it in.
Hold it. Hold it. Almost there.
So yeah, I'm never going to a water park. Because of that.
Well, I
No,
mean,
thank
you can go, just don't go on a slide like that.
That's what I was gonna say. I was like, that sounds like an intense slide. Like,
What was it? Was it like
where it drops you straight down.
like last year? Kind of like
I don't think they had one
You're
of those.
in a
No, you're talking about the one that
contraption.
goes. She's talking about you're standing and they drop a hatch.
Yep.
into what? A pool?
Yeah,
No,
you
a
drop
slide straight
30
down.
feet. No, it's like it'd be
A
the
slide
same
straight down.
as what we did, but instead of like wee, it's you start here and they drop a hatch.
Oh, so you
kind of
went
float
like
for a
out
second.
then dropped.
Yeah.
See, mine was just straight drop. Then
How does that? Isn't that like super dangerous?
no, because it's at
Because it's a
slant.
tube. Also,
Oh, okay, good. I
Yeah,
was like,
the
if,
tube.
if it's like a half, like
Yeah, just-
it was a tube for about like probably as tall.
Okay.
As like up to this
it's really
height.
scary. Those are terrifying.
Yeah, and
it
I
feels
did
like you're floating.
It does.
you've done one before.
I think I have.
Why didn't you
I
get
just
it
don't
in an
remember
emblem?
where.
Why didn't you get an enemy?
Because I wasn't wearing a string
Thong.
bikini. Probably is my guess.
I wasn't wearing a string bikini. I was wearing
A 5-piece.
a 5-piece.
You know,
I was
like
wearing
the
gloves,
shoulder
shoes.
pads.
I had my Air Forces on, my latex gloves. Oh, I was fitting.
the goggles,
It was a
I had my fur coat. Might have had
my fedora on.
what?
You look like you were
Fur
fedora.
underwear.
Fedora, like the hat.
Is it
Like
fur
Perry the
underwear?
platypus.
Ew.
Like Larry the Platypus.
What?
Perry the platypus
Larry
has
the
a
Platypus.
I thought Phineas and Ferb was so funny because did you
Bro.
see the one where he's like, like Perry the platypus comes like in a baseball cap, like some tools on his like
Yeah.
around his waist, and Doctor was it Doofenshmirtz
Doofenshmirtz,
is
yeah.
like thinks he's a plumber, and then Perry like takes off his like hat, and he's like a platypus plumber. And then he puts the hat on. He's like, Perry the platypus plumber? And then he takes off like the belt. And he's like,
Perry the platypus. Another clip that's gonna go viral. No, I'm kidding. Perry the, I can't do it. I don't know how I did
no,
it.
you did it so good. Perry the, I can't do it.
What are they doing?
Oh, you're talking about
Baljeet.
Baljeet.
Oh, Baljeet.
Hello,
I was
Phineas and Ferb.
Hello.
And then what was his best friend? Bufus?
Buford.
Buford? Didn't he have like yeah.
Oh my god. I was like 3 times.
No! Like what kind of
and then Ferb was all mellow, like, and British.
Hello.
and Brit? Yeah,
He was British
I'm
and
from
like
Brisbane,
his
Australia.
hot
Really
girlfriend,
Dude, Vanessa, bro.
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I had a crush on her.
Need.
Deserve. Need. Yeah. That's an inside joke
Daddy.
between me and Colby. We just
Need.
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 It's actually from Jalen.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I moved it to you.
Yeah, you did.
Anytime there's like a weird woman on Instagram, we just send it to Kayla. I say, need.
Need.
Deserve.
Need it.
Yeah. Need this. Need.
Me AF. You send those a lot too. Those are funny.
Yeah, me AF. I just sent you one.
Me AF.
What was it? I don't know.
That all came from my Wild Waters.
Yeah.
You want to hear what happened at Wild Waters?
Oh, wait, yeah.
It was
Sorry.
really nothing. I went to Wild Waters like 3 times, and it was the middle of the night, like during the winter. So there was that. There was like
Did you ever get caught doing that or no?
Not that one.
Okay.
Oh,
So
wait, you went multiple times and got
Yeah.
caught one time?
no,
No, you never got caught doing
I
it.
never got caught doing any of this. But the crazy one. The crazy one was when I gotta close this. Hold on. No, I can't. Dang it. I don't know where to put the. Dang it. Where's my cap?
You dropped it. I think.
Cap.
Use the lens cap.
There it is. Yeah.
That's cap, Colby.
Yesterday, Joe stopped snowboarding early because he kneed himself in the chest.
Oh,
'Cause
how does that happen?
He
He
himself
caught
in the
an
chest.
edge, and then it came back, and he goes, "Bam!" And he like, "Ugh."
Like knocked the wind out of himself.
Oh yeah, so he was done for the day.
Dude, last time I went was when we did those pictures. I was not feeling good. It was like the day before I got really sick a few weeks ago, and we went up to take some pictures. And you haven't sent them to me still. It's been like
I
a
have
month.
them now. It'd
like
be
a
a lot
month.
easier. I can text them to you now.
Yeah, I'll make a cool edit.
I did a nose grab yesterday.
Yeah.
I had so much time that I was like, I'm gonna land like nose, and then as I kind of leaned forward, I was like, I'm still in the air. So I reached for it, and I didn't get it. Like, I touched it, and then I landed. I went, I could have totally like.
Did
And
he
then landed.
try it again?
No, it was like the last run of the day.
This is second to last run.
It was the second to last run.
Yeah.
Have you always been naturally coordinated?
With like what?
No, that-
Like
Now that I
I
think
feel
about
like
it.
you're able to like you're very like teachable when it comes to like coordination. Like
I feel like I'm pretty coordinated, like hand-eye coordination
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Has that
pretty
just-
accurate.
yeah, like is that just like something natural or you had to like
I don't know. Probably. If
Am I
if
good at
don't
it,
know.
Colby?
Yeah.
like the fact that you could just like crip walk so effortlessly.
I don't understand that.
The shoe
That came
swipe
from
is, like,
that came
taking
from
out
practice.
the, like
That was practice.
it was practice, but it's very clean.
Yeah.
It's very clean.
You want to hear the hospital story?
Yes, I
Caleb?
want to hear it
Oh,
again.
hospital.
So
Trespassing.
Okay.
there is an abandoned hospital in Fresno, downtown Fresno. I believe it is the old.
Isn't it by my mom's old house?
Yes,
That
right
one.
next to it.
Like the one by Hoover.
Yeah.
No, sorry, Roosevelt.
right
Oh.
next to
Right
it.
behind
I
Roosevelt
know what
High
you're
School.
talking about. Yes,
You can
I
see
know.
the Fresno Fair from across the
yes,
street of this.
Yes.
I believe it's the old FMC, Fresno Medical or whatever. I don't know what FMC stands for, but the old Fresno
Yeah.
hospital, fully abandoned. And one of my friends said that he went with a group, and it was this parkour group, so like they could kind of get in there. And he told me, he's like, well, like, you know, getting in, blah, blah, this, all that, like, that's just how you would do it. Like, there's nothing weird about it. It's like, figure out how to get through the fence or over the fence or under it, you know, whatever. And then getting into the building, because it's obviously the property is fenced
Yeah.
off, but getting into the building, he goes, I want to know if your parkour eyes can see it. And I did find it. I found exactly what he was talking about. It was a broken AC unit that's hanging from, like, the third story. But
Hanging
But-
from like a wire or something?
well, just like kind of like on its mount, like
Okay.
"Brrm,"
Yeah.
broken. So from where you're standing, even though it's the third story, you're on the roof of the second story. So if you can do a pull up, then you can use the AC unit to get up there,
It's broken.
and then that's the one open window. Every
That's
other window
shattered,
is
right?
either broken.
Is it shattered?
Yeah, shattered. Every other one's either boarded up
Or broken.
or unbroken.
Yeah.
So and higher, you know. So I couldn't get in that way because it was covered in shattered glass.
Okay.
So I was
That's
like,
scary,
well,
dude.
definitely not gonna grab that right there.
But that was the entrance he was talking
But
about.
that was the entrance he was talking about. So I sent him a picture. He goes, that was it. I was like, well, it's not good now. So, well, here, let me backtrack. I went in with two other people, one of my best friends, and then a guy from my tennis team. Still like a really good friend, but we went in there, and getting in first, we did like a full walk around of the whole property, kind of like, And there's a part where it's not fenced off. It's just a locked part of the hospital. And a 10-foot fence hits the wall.
Okay.
So here's the brick wall, then the fence, then the remainder of that building. But on that brick wall, there was like, I believe it was like some pipe coming off of it. So you could use that to do a pull-up to get to the roof to go over the 10-foot razor
That's
wire.
cool. Yeah.
So in order to get to that, you'd climb the fence, grab the pole, go over, and then I'm an idiot. I just dropped from there.
Yeah. Well,
I dropped like 10 feet.
15. Yeah, 10 feet.
So I like, and then
The ankle mobility came in clutch.
and that's when I just kind of went,
Yeah. Actually, that.
no, I just ate it, and it hurt. Hurt my ankles really bad. So my friends were smarter than me. They learned from my mistake, and they just climbed the other side of the fence back down. So,
But I bet you looked cooler doing it though.
probably not. No, it's me
Not-
hanging
not-
from a roof. And then just, and I hit the ground.
What was that sound?
Pacquiao.
Manny Pacquiao.
So we all get in, and then we're walking around the outside because it's like in this nice little courtyard and everything. And then there's the roof of the main part of the building, and then there's like 6 stories or something, like it's shaped like an L. So we're on the roof,
Hell, bro.
and I find that spot next to it is a balcony. So it's like if we can somehow get in the balcony, we can just step into the window. So we remember there was a shopping cart in the courtyard. So we grabbed that, brought it up the stairs, filled it with ceiling tiles, stepped on that, and then did a pull-up onto the balcony. So me and my best friend, it's Jude. It's Jude.
Jude.
Jude and I get up there, and my other friend was like, I'll stay down here, guys. Stay down here. We're like, what? Turns out he just couldn't do a pull-up, and he didn't tell us that. So he was going to just not come with us. So we go in, and we're walking through this hospital for like 5 minutes. And it was like, yeah, this is kind of sketchy.
is
I
scary.
want Greg with us.
Probably people in there.
There's nobody in there. We never found anybody. So
You have a
I would
lot.
have imagined some homeless people, but kind of going through it was like, it'd be really hard to get in here if you're like
To get your
homeless.
shopping cart up there.
Yeah.
Just,
It'd be difficult. So we go back and we pull Greg up. We're like, you just come with us.
with the shards of glass.
No, we get him up on the balcony
Oh, yes,
thing. We
yes,
pull him
yes,
up.
yeah.
So Greg's coming through with us. We set a timer. Like, let's just leave at a certain time, like so we don't get lost or whatever. It's a massive place. There's a lot of things that are closed, so you can't use certain staircases, anything. But most of the rooms are good. Everything like that. Graffiti everywhere. Broken stuff everywhere.
Wasn't there like a satanic thing in there?
Satanic thing.
I thought you saw like a ritual thing, or no?
No.
Am I just imagining that from like a show I've
Yeah,
seen?
you're probably imagining that.
Like,
So,
Ghost Adventures.
or do you watch Sam and Colby?
No,
They're
I
YouTubers.
don't.
They go
I've
through
heard- I've
abandoned
heard of them.
places and
I've
they
heard of
see a
them.
lot of stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Like maybe Ron Colby.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm Colby from Sam and Colby. You said Sam Colby, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me. He's black, isn't he? No? Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, it is me. Yeah, it's me.
would it be a no if you was
Yeah,
black?
I don't remember because the satanic rituals I ran into wiped my brain. No. So we kind of just go throughout the entire hospital for like an hour or two. I don't remember.
An hour?
But it's like the middle of the day. It's like 3.
oh, I thought it was like midnight.
Well, I'll get to that. So
Oh, that's
So,
right. Okay.
we're kind of going around. I did break one window because I was just, and I shouldn't have.
Why'd you
But I
break
took
it?
I took a fire hydrant and just threw it through a window.
you really?
I
Why?
did. It was just
In the
onto the
middle
roof.
of the day?
Middle of the day.
That's so stupid.
Then we're like, we got to get to the roof. Like, we want to find like the roof because then you can see the Fresno Fair from there. So there's this stairwell that has like no railings and everything. I mean, because it's like falling apart, and you can see like from there to a certain point, like there's no stairs at all. Like it just drops.
Oh,
and
jeez.
the elevator shafts are all open. Elevators are at the bottom. Like everything about it's like, man, this is so crazy.
Climb through
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. Whee! All the way down.
going up the shaft. Like,
Yeah, there was
That's so
a
sketchy.
bunch of cool stuff like that. And so we get to the roof and we're up there. Surprisingly, like the doors are open up there and everything. So we get all the way to the roof. Like we're standing on where everyone can see us. And so I believe that someone either called for the broken window or for when we were standing up there. It had to have been one
like from
or the other.
hearing the broken window.
Yeah, it was one or the other.
Loud, yeah.
So our timer goes off. So it's like, all right, let's go. Like it's time to go. We go downstairs. We're in the hallway to that room. Like we're kind of just standing next to the room for the spot, the balcony and everything. And all of a sudden, now keep in mind, my friend who had done this before said the police had no way of getting in. So when they came, we just waited them out. Well, it's a different story when I was in there. They just opened the door. So we're in the hallway, and all of a sudden, as I'm stepping into that little room, I hear and see in the corner of my eye 2 people down the hall, fully vested up. Oh, no. And I hear, I don't know what they said, but it was like, you know, and I just ran. And I said, run! And me and Greg heard it, and Jude goes, what? And I said, they're here! The police are here!
Greg was there?
You guys are yelling like...
Yeah, but it was like they're so far down the hall. And so it was like, but they got to know which room it is, you know, so they're coming for us. And so it was like, run! Or no, wait. I was in the window. Like I was doing this, you know, like onto the balcony while Greg was standing in the room and Jude was at the door.
Okay.
So Jude is in the hall, and then he's the person who didn't hear it. He's like, what? And it was like, come on! I jumped. I was like, not taking this. I literally hung from the balcony and just dropped down, and it was good. But then Greg and Jude had to do everything. Jude actually dropped too, but not as quickly. And then so
This was like a slow
He's
fall.
a big dude.
He's a big guy, yeah. So when we get out, so I mean they're not going to follow us that way. So they're probably going to see that we already left, and they're going to have to run back down to the end, go down the stairs, which is where their cop car is. And this is where it gets crazy. We're thinking like, dang it, we're going to have to climb the fence again. Nope. They left the fence wide open. So we just left.
And that's it?
And what'd you run
that's
to?
It.
Like,
we just walked. It was like, act normal. Just walking down the street like we're gone. And then Jude was like, we should drive back around and see like what just happened, you know. We drive back, and now there's a second cop car sitting right where we left.
Wow.
So had we left,
locked gate, right?
Had we
Or-
left, no, gate's still open.
Yeah,
had
but
we
he was
left
there.
1 minute earlier, we would have.
Or later, you mean? 1 minute later.
No. Well, had we left 1 minute earlier, they would have been opening the gate, and they would have seen us. Had we left 1 minute later, there would have been a second cop car right there. Praise the Lord that he let us out
Praise the Lord.
without a
Would you have
scratch
gone
on
to
us.
jail?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh, yeah,
definitely.
But you're like in high school.
Yeah.
GV.
I wouldn't have gone to juvie. I would have just been tried for like trespassing.
Definitely.
And probably just paid a massive fine.
Like $200,000, you know.
No,
Probably
probably
like
like
a grand.
2,000.
A grand
You know,
or so,
something
yeah.
like that. I don't know. Probably if they gotten me for destruction of property, you know.
It wasn't me. It was
If
already
they
broken.
had, I don't know.
It broke on its own, dude. What do you
on its
mean?
own.
What? That one? I watched that happen. That's why we left. Thought it was a ghost. It just kind of whoosh.
Oh, spooky ghost.
But I never wanted to go back, but they convinced me to go back. So later, probably the same week, I think.
I thought we were going to say the same day.
The same
what
day.
I'm thinking.
No, the same week.
my gosh.
I think we went back with like a group of like 6 people, and it was like midnight. That was fun because I wasn't scared. I'm not scared of. I don't believe in ghosts or anything like that. So I'm not scared of this place. It's just spooky.
Like
so,
eerie.
Yeah. So every single corner, man, I scare everyone. Every single corner. Like it'd be like someone's like behind, and I go and they just Colby, please. You know, like, and we didn't really go that far. The bottom floor was terrifying because that's the
Was.
emergency room.
Oh, where everyone
And
died.
it's like not an ounce of light because on the bottom they've got to board everything up so that no one
Yeah.
can get in and then just climb up. So it was like pitch black down there. That's where the most graffiti was. The backup power works for the emergency rooms. So there's light in the emergency rooms, but it's like, ugh.
It's like
And
eerie.
So creepy. This one dude.
Can we go tonight?
Let's go tonight, guys. Let's commit a crime. Caleb. No. Goodness, Caleb. No, Caleb, you get caught so fast.
Okay. Me?
With your big body. No.
My big body yachty.
But yeah, that was my
You're done.
that was
With
my
my daughter.
craziest crime. That was my that and probably going
That's
140
crazy.
miles an hour. That was also pretty.
I think we've talked about this because I was going 135 and almost got arrested.
You got
Where?
pulled over for that?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I got pulled over at 140.
How much was your ticket?
I want to say it was like 200 to 400 or something like that.
What?
Yeah,
Why
but
were
I
it
you
was
paid
going-
$2,000.
Why were you going
$2,000.
that
Oh, they
much?
got you for 130,
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yeah.
No, he didn't get me on
135.
that.
Oh, no, he got
I
me.
slammed my brakes, and so he said, "We got you at 90 and slowing, but we know you were going faster, and this is your first ticket." and so he wrote 80 on the ticket, so 15 over. But you got.
I definitely got like
80.
This was in.
Why are you going 135?
It was 2020.
Oh, you were 140.
I was just trying to catch up to James.
I was literally in that car that I have now in my Subaru, and imagine it like wrecked because my car used to look like this. So I got in a car wreck.
Going 135.
No, 3 days after I bought it.
Oh my gosh! What in the world?
And it was like absolutely like
I was scared to
destroyed.
get.
Subarus shatter, like they crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
let
why
me
they're
show
so
you.
safe.
It's scary to
they're
like.
really, really safe. And so I drove with my car wrecked for like a year and a half. So because I didn't have
ghetto.
enough money. No, literally a year and a half. And it looked
Jeez.
really bad. Not even gonna lie.
Dang.
Let me find a picture of my car so you could like
Isn't
understand
it
how
scary like when you get in the car like I hope I don't get in an accident, you know?
it's not.
And then it happened to you.
But I wasn't even thinking about getting into an accident. It was just like I was such a new driver. I just got my license and then was like, oh, whoopsie.
Whoops!
Good luck, everybody else.
Oops, sorry, I'm still going
Thinking
on.
everyone crashed.
Yeah.
Too.
Sorry. Sorry.
How many Blinko does it take to go
Sorry,
8-lane
sorry.
ramp? What is that Family Guy clip? The Asian lady.
How many signal to train 8-lane?
So
None?
this was at a
Good luck, everybody else.
This was at a Black Lives Matter protest, but that was my car.
Dang.
I drove it.
Oh my gosh!
I drove it
Was that
around.
you?
Wait,
No, that's
can I
my
see it
friend
again?
Joe. That's not me. That's my friend
That's
Joe.
insane.
You went to a
You didn't have a.
Yes,
you
I
didn't
did.
have
How was
a fender. That thing nasty.
Oh, it like literally fell off. I didn't have a fender. The whole side of my car was like crumbled in, and so I was driving like a freaking. I was living in LA driving that.
Man, you look. Just,
Like you fit in, you know, like the cars, you know.
So
they-
I drove with a wrecked car like that for a year and a half, and so I had. This was in 2020.
must have been your fault, wasn't it? The accident.
I don't know how to explain. It was like my fault, but the guy was speeding. But I made okay. So basically, I was
Oh, you got T-boned.
yeah. I
You
got
turned
T-boned.
across traffic and.
Yeah, because it was like one of those
That's
green
your
lights. I
fault.
didn't have the arrow, but he was
Oh.
far, but he was speeding.
I know several girls who have gotten in the same accident. Why don't they understand unprotected lefts? Why don't what Emmy? What?
I was such a new driver though. Like I just got my license probably about a month
means
before.
that you just wait.
Yeah, just go.
There's not a lot. There's not like there's like pretty much none of those in where I live. Like
Yeah.
there's none of those lights.
It's
but
not
they're-
really a lot around here.
So like whenever
I know one by my old house. Good.
so like whenever I saw that, I was
No one
like,
asked.
I was just like I wasn't knowledgeable, whatever. So got T-boned. Anyways, drove like this for a minute. And during 2020, my boyfriend during the time lived in Sacramento, so I would drive like
What is your face?
every. I would drive every week to go see him in
Sacramento?
Sacramento. Yes.
Jeez.
And so one time I was just really excited to see him, and there was no one on the freeway. I'm going on the 5, so this is like all just like. Yeah, no one's on the freaking road.
Yeah.
And I'm just like flooring it. And I remember I was listening to Tokyo Drift because I have this playlist that's like songs to listen to when I want time to go by fast.
Yeah.
And Tokyo Drift's on one of them. And
Yeah.
so I was listening to Tokyo Drift. No one's on the freeway. No one's on the freeway. I'm like pushing my car. And I don't even notice how fast I'm going because I can't compare my speed to anybody else with me.
Dude, yeah.
And then I just see the whoop whoop. And I just see the whoop whoop. And I'm
It
like,
feels like it's 60 miles an hour.
And
I thought I was getting
yes.
pulled over last night. It was an ambulance, but I
yes.
was like,
I got
oh.
pulled over.
I got scared.
I got pulled over yesterday, actually. Not
what?
me. My friend did, but I was in the
Oh.
car. Well, pin that. Let me finish this.
Okay.
Fine. So, I said, whoop, whoop. I looked at my speedometer and I was like, oh
But,
my
like,
gosh. And I was in a
it felt normal, huh?
65. It felt
felt-
normal.
I
didn't
was
even
in a
notice-
60. I was in a school zone.
I
Oh
like,
my.
I like doubled it. And like, yeah, my
For an hour.
ticket was like $2,000. And he was like, I could take you to jail, right? And I was like,
Yeah,
please
'cause
don't
that's a
take me to jail.
felony.
That is a felony.
Yeah, that's
What?
why I knew I was like, I'm gonna get arrested right
Felony
Yeah.
is just going over.
now. But I
is-
didn't.
that's
Going
a
over
felony?
100 or double the speed limit.
Oh.
So
I
you're
did
going
both.
80 and a 40 or 100 on the freeway.
Dang.
I did all of
I
them.
did both. I was going 135 and a 65.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
So I
straight
paid
up 5
$2,000.
miles over the double.
So I paid $2,000. That's my ticket story. Yesterday, what ended up happening was me and my friend Alana were driving to Visalia to go eat breakfast. And on the way there, this cop and I seen the cop and I look at how fast she's going and we're matching. I'm sorry. and we're matching traffic. Like she was going like 79, 80, like around there, and traffic's going the same amount. And so then we pass by this cop and he pulls her over and pretty much end of story. He was like, yeah, I pulled you over because you're going 80 but I wrote you down for 75. I was like,
but you're going.
Everybody's driving 80. We were even lacking behind other people who were passing us up.
Just because everyone's doing it doesn't make it right.
I had a similar situation though in high school. I got pulled over because I was late for practice on a Saturday morning, and I was going 73 when everyone else was going the same speed too. And then this cop on the right of me in the middle lane is going 74 or whatever. I'm going almost the same speed, and then what I thought when people meant slow lane, middle lane, fast lane was that, oh, you have to go faster than the person next to you if you're in the fast lane. So I passed this cop up going 75 or 76, and they pull me over. I'm like, I thought it was a fast lane. I messed you up.
Did you say that?
I did, because that's what I thought.
What'd he say?
Were you 16 or something?
I was 17, yeah.
What'd he say?
She, my dad.
She, my bad.
They're two chick cops, and it was funny.
They're just cops. You don't have to say female cops.
Chill with a knife, bro. Chill. They pulled me
Anyway.
over. I pulled over off Bullard, going. I went to this neighborhood. Colby, stop. I went.
At least flip it.
They said,
Get the other side.
"Yeah, get the other side, please. I'll get it for you."
That makes me so
Further. They let me go because there was we're late for a meeting.
Then
Okay,
why'd you pull me over?
just to tell me that I was wrong. I guess. Yeah,
Classic
So
women.
funny.
for real.
Hilarious.
They just want you to know that you're wrong.
I will never admit when they're right. Ooh, do it to me. I want it.
Ew, Emmy, what is on your arm? I'm just kidding. I didn't taste anything. Peanut butter away.
Are we going to take the test?
Sure. Let's
No, I like these ticket stories.
Okay, well, what other thing?
100 and...
Hold on,
something?
Colby. Wait.
I used to be a criminal.
Go.
It was the middle of the night for me, and I was leaving Sanger, like I usually do, because I went to Sanger High, and I was in my Mustang GT convertible at the time, and my friend James in his, it's like a little Chevy. It'd basically be a Corolla, but I can't remember what the Chevys one are called.
What are you looking
No, I was just looking at the design.
at? Yeah.
And
I was just looking at it.
No, I was curious.
and he gets on Jensen, and then a car passes, so I can't follow him on Jensen. So now I'm behind him, and I was like, I need to catch up. And I had read that the top speed of this car was 150 miles an hour. So I just wanted to see if it was true while catching up to James, and Jude was with me. So he's in the passenger seat. This is a convertible, by the way. I said that, yeah. So it's whistling the faster I get. Like, because the air's just coming in, like it's going way too fast.
Yeah.
And James is neck and neck with someone on the freeway, and you know how nobody likes to do that, especially on a 2-lane. That's weird. It's when you're just staring at somebody while moving. No one does that. And James has said how much he hated that. So I was like, what could that be? I'm thinking this while going 140, and just, and all of a sudden my lights slowly light up highway patrol, and I went, and from there I shifted into third gear, which red line is 90 miles an hour. So I'm going 140, and I put it into 90 miles an hour. And it goes, and then I slam the brakes at the same time. And then I literally went from 140 to 90, probably in half a second. It was literally you would have slammed your head against the dash if you weren't ready. And
That's scary.
and
Was
then
Jude ready?
And then I was just behind them. Yeah, Jude was ready because he was but
Break his legs.
Jude the whole time was yeah, we're it was just okay, keep going. And so then I'm just next to them, and then I was like, okay, here if we, if we can just like get out of here. No, he like, and then just came behind me, and I was like, oh, maybe he's just trying to scare me. And then all of a sudden, woo! And I was like, oh, dang it! Oh my goodness, dude, we're getting arrested. We're literally gonna get arrested. I literally said, I was like, this was a felony. He goes, what? I said, yeah, we're gonna, yeah.
That's
and
what I said when I got pulled over.
scary,
I was like,
dude.
this is a felony.
Jeez.
Yeah, so
I actually
I
didn't know that. So thank you for saving me, guys.
yeah, thank you. I go 100 every day. No. So he pulls me over, and there's a cop on both sides because after a certain time when it's dark, there's always 2 cops in a highway patrol. So it's funny because he comes up to talk to me, but there's also someone just standing at Jude, like, on the other window. And oh, I see. And so he was like, all right. It just right off the bat, like I never even had any time to talk. He goes, all right, we clocked you at 90 and slowing. He goes, but I know you were going a lot faster than that. You got to be real careful out here, like in the dark like that. You don't know what you can't see ahead of you, He goes, for instance, you didn't see us. And I went, yeah.
How old are you?
I would have been
like last week.
18. So I would have gone to prison. I mean, I'm not going to go to prison for that, but like I was an adult.
Yeah.
I believe I was an adult. So he goes, I also see it's your first ticket, but he goes, it was just way too fast, man, for me not to let you, like, I can't let you off on a warning. It's like, I understand. I never told my dad how fast I was going. He just
Still,
saw it.
he doesn't know still?
He knows now, I think.
I didn't tell my parents until like a year after.
Jeez.
I just told him, I was like, I got a ticket tonight. My dad was so mad.
My stepdad's a cop too, so it's
Yeah.
like I wasn't going to tell him that day of. I mean, I told him that I got pulled over, but I didn't tell him I was going 135.
So fast. Goodness.
Really fast.
I've
My
only
dad-
gotten like 101. Like I went 110 one time. Felt really cool.
Wow, a real rebel.
I want to say the fastest I might have gone was like, it had to be in the upper 140s, and it was in the 65. I had no idea how fast I was going. The dash did not say that. It said 100.
See, that's what happened to me. Then I got caught up.
My dash literally didn't say the speed I was going.
Why?
Oh,
Because it's an old car. So it said 100, and I was like, whoa, like 100 miles an hour. Like I hit 100. I was racing Jalen in his BMW. So his dash, of course, is perfect. It's a new car.
What car was
And
this?
This is
The
the Mustang.
convertible.
I'm in the, no. I'm in the other
oh,
Mustang.
the old one.
The 65 Mustang.
Oh yeah.
So
the really
I
cool
am
one.
ripping it. Windows are down too. It's weird because it's not. Wind doesn't come into that car, so it's just windows are down, but it doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
And I am racing Jalen. He beats me off the line, but then once we're getting into like high gears, usually this is where an old car starts to slow down. But since I have a 5th gear, which is not normal for that year of car, I've got like more speed to go. And so me and Jalen on my dash are going 100 miles an hour. And I'm slowly leaving him. And when we got to my house, I was like, man, that was cool. Like I left you at like, 105. And he was like, my dash said 135. So I was pulling away at 135. So we still have no clue how fast I was going, but I was
It was more
beating
than
him
135.
So fast.
and he was going 135. So there was that. I never got pulled over for that one, but
Let's do it in my car.
my dad said one time he went from like it was like an hour and a half drive. So something like past Modesto. Because it was from Modesto to something else.
gotta
And
stretch
he
my
said he
ankles.
held like 100 miles an hour like the whole time. And he got home in like 15 minutes.
Wait, from when?
Like
Wait,
an
wait.
hour drive in 15 minutes. It was like Modesto to something else. And I don't remember what it was, but he was like explaining it. And he just kind of like, I didn't get caught. That was,
I was
he
even
did
just
that all
like
the time.
watching this YouTube video a while ago, and it's like if there would be no one on the freeway and you were to take like a Lambo, like from like where
Yeah.
we live to like LA, it would probably take like 30 minutes and go in full speed.
There's actually a world record for fastest time across the country was in 24 hours.
Jeez.
Something like that. Like
Let's
from
do it.
LA to
To
like
New York?
New York.
Or Maine?
I think it was, I want to say it was like Florida. I don't remember where it was, but they were basically, they said their average speed was 125.
Jeez.
And they had like all of these like cop things in their car so that they would see like if there was a radar coming up, anything. And like they literally just like held it. It's like, holy crap, that's insane.
That is really crazy.
Was it for like the Guinness Book of World Records or something? Or they
I
just
think it
did
was just like
In general.
your own, because it's like we know no one else has done it kind of thing, or I don't remember what. It definitely wasn't in Guinness. If it was, then that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like we're above the law, Guinness.
Are they?
I don't know.
I don't
No.
think so.
How many people have you the Guinness Book World of Records for murder? To Ted Bundy, we have 30 in 2 years.
And Jeffrey Dahmer, we
Yeah,
have.
without being caught originally. You know.
Oh, dude. Gosh. Yeah. You want to go over some topics or do the test? We'll do the test right now.
I can
What are you feeling
look
like?
at the other
you're
ones.
guest.
Let's see.
Whatever.
What do you feel like doing?
Let's see
I wanna
what the
take
other
the
ones are.
test.
There was, things you were sorry for. So I'm very
how
sorry,
about
my grandma, for
the
burning
most auroras you've gotten at the doctor's visit.
Yeah.
Wait, the what?
Can you
I wanted
explain
to know-
what he meant by that?
It was the most shots, but it was a typo, so it said aora.
How did it like
Aurora?
hour
The
or
most
like
shots I've gotten at the doctor's
Yeah,
office.
the most shots I ever got
2 or
was
something like
8
that.
at once.
I didn't really get the most I got whenever I was a kid, but I don't remember it. But I did get a shot when I was 18, and it put a hole in my butt.
Mad respect.
It put. Thanks.
Mad respect.
It's
It's called your butthole, Emmy.
No, it's a Kenalog shot, which is for like. It's like the shot you get for allergies.
I'm sorry.
They put it because they inject it in
Oh
your
my
butt,
gosh, yeah.
but it ate all of my collagen, so I had
It ate it up. It ate up your butt.
No, it ate my dun. Literally gobbled it.
Yeah, it ate my
And
dun-dun-dun.
it literally gobbled it, but it like
Jesus.
probably was like this deep.
Wait,
How big was it?
It was probably about this big.
What? Did it ever go back?
I have to put filler in it every year.
Filler?
Yeah, like
Lip filler?
like filler in my butt every
Wait,
year.
how?
Like butt shots.
How did it take that much out?
Because the medicine that they put in it, I had a bad reaction to it, and it ate my collagen instead of actually like having my body absorb it.
Did
Is
it
that
like
nasty
did it,
of a
like
hole
give
that
you
you have
like
to
a
get
rash or
Botox
something?
in
Or?
it?
It's like a freaking crater. Like
Jeez.
I feel like she's pulling up a picture. I don't
I
know.
am, but I don't think it's like no. I could like zoom it into where you can
My
see the hole,
daughter-
if that makes sense.
But
No, it's
Coffee.
for health purposes.
Put it on the screen.
no, we're not gonna do that.
Look at Emmy's hole.
No.
Not that type.
The holy da da da?
The holy
Question mark? That's the name of this episode.
Yes, can I?
No, goodness. You could.
The holy How do you even spell that?
What's coming off of the... Oh, it's the mic.
Oh, dude, stop pulling the thing off.
I'm trying to like do it to where it's not like.
It's not you doing this. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I like zoomed
that's a
it
good
into
shot.
where it's not like.
Okay.
But you could see, and it's on this side. It's on this side, and like
Okay.
it's this big.
Jeez.
But like you can see like how deep it is.
yeah, I have no idea what's going on in this picture at all. That's like
the hole.
that.
That's the crater.
Then what is that?
This was me swimming.
That's your
and this
butthole,
was-
dude.
No, this is. I went swimming, and my.
Oh,
friend,
so it's a
like-
normal
It's a
picture?
normal picture. I just zoomed in.
Oh,
It's a normal picture. I was
that
swimming
is
at
a
a friend's
big
house.
hole.
Yeah.
I want to
that's, like-
see.
Okay, so this was like a random picture of me swimming at a friend's house.
Okay.
And I just like zoomed in on like the back, but that's how
Dang.
big it was. So like that's like where my
I didn't
swimsuit
understand.
is.
It's like someone
the
drew
picture at all
Sorry,
that
at first.
You were, like,
Looks like
looking
someone
at-
drew a circle.
Yeah, no, it's literally like a.
That's
a circle.
crazy.
So it was like
Dang.
that big.
That's
So
Sheesh.
now you can't see it because I put filler in it, and like every once a year I have to go put filler.
Is
in
it? Do you do that yourself?
No, I have to go to a doctor's office. It's like how people get like lip filler and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I have to do that for my butt. Just
Sounds
one side.
like Emmy has a BBL. That's what it is.
I don't have a
Well, once a year
BBL.
I get it filled and
Yeah, you gotta feel it every year.
No, just the
Is there any
just the crater.
permanent? Is there any permanent thing that you can do? Or?
you get like a
I could get a fat
Like a
transplant.
skin graft?
So I could
fat transplant.
like literally take a part of like fat in my body or somebody else's and just like put it
I have a lot,
deposit it.
so
Yeah,
you-
take some of
And then-
Caleb's.
like a fat deposit, but like
yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm
Dang, I
fine
don't
at
know.
just doing that.
That's what she did.
Is it more expensive to do that?
I pay $600 a year to do that.
Dang.
Dang.
But it's gotten a lot better, especially like working out more and eating more. Like it kind of filled up, but it's still kind of like
Do you take collagen?
It doesn't work like that. It doesn't
Well,
work.
maybe.
No, I
You
tried.
don't know.
I do take collagen. I
Hair,
take
skin, nail
capsules.
health. You know.
No, it doesn't really. What helped was like red light therapy because it scarred for a long time. It was like a hole and then it like scarred. Like it turned
Yeah.
into like this raw tissue and it was like pink. Well, because it looked like a bruise at 1st. It looked like someone just bruised me. It's like a dark purple for a long time, and then it just starts like indenting in, and then it turns pink. Then it scars.
Oh, so over time it like ate away. At
Yeah,
the, okay,
it was
I
like
thought
over
right
time.
away just
No, it was
sunk
over
in
time.
as soon as they took the shot out.
It was bruised for about 2 months, and then it starts like indenting in, and then it scarred inside, and then I
Jeez.
started eating more, working out, and doing red light therapy, and it kind of started lifting, but it was still to where it bothered me. Like I remember like my whole like this like could like press into it. Like it was like
Gosh.
it
Did
was
you like could you make sounds with it because it was like a
Probably.
suction
Like a
cup?
fart?
no, literally, it was like deep enough to where you could take a shot out of it. Basically, like it was.
Yeah, booty shots.
Booty shot.
So it was like deep. It
Dude,
kind of
that's
rose up,
crazy.
and then I was like, okay, like
goodness.
I gave it like a year and a half to like do as much as I could like naturally, and then it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to like do
Trend.
more.
Yeah.
Naturally.
Yeah, maybe hop on some tea.
How
You know?
Some tea.
Trend.
Yeah, like testosterone.
like steroids. Trend.
No.
Unnatural. You know, you said naturally. And
I
then,
said natural, and then like
yeah,
Yeah,
and
just go
then you go to
unnatural.
trend.
no, then I got a filler.
You start with HGH. That's
Yeah,
you know,
some-
pretty strong
some
one.
Hormone
Trend is a
growth.
big
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah.
So anyways,
that's
yes.
crazy, dude.
But I just get it on the one
Did
side.
you guys like sue the doctor or something?
No, because it's something that you're supposed to know happens, like in the risk of getting the shot. But they didn't give me they didn't tell me that was a side effect. It's just like,
Imagine
There's a chance it'll suck your butt
I was
out.
so insecure to like swim for like
Yeah.
the longest because it's like,
I'd
what's
be
that on
too.
your butt?
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
know.
I don't know.
It's not on my butt. It's
It's in
actually
my
the
butt.
absence of
Of
that
it.
spot.
And even when I wore like leggings, like you could see it.
Dang.
It was terrible.
Hip dips.
And yes,
Hip dips.
it did.
What are hip dips? What is
It's just there's like
what is that?
I think everybody has them.
What is that? I don't.
Yeah,
It's like
just where your hips
when your
just,
hip
like-
pops out and then your thigh begins. So there's a dip in between your hip and your thigh.
Yes, I have
Oh,
that.
I think the majority of people have hip dips, but I've seen some people who don't and have like full on like Miss Incredible look to them.
Yeah. That's a pretty unnatural, like they got some insanely big hips.
There's some people who
so it just
naturally like
connects
that.
to their thigh
Dang.
versus like the bone
Or people will
separation.
have like long hips, if that makes sense, and then it like kind of goes in. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's kind of more like longer where it pokes out, but then it still does like that little inside thing.
Is that
If
me?
makes sense.
I think I have that. I don't know.
You don't have a
I
hip
raise
dip.
Or
my hand.
wider,
Whatever.
maybe wider. I don't know.
I'm pretty wide.
Pretty wide.
Pretty
wide.
I'm white.
I'm pretty wide.
Wait, you want to do the test?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
we gotta read the questions
the
out loud,
Colby.
and then
Okay.
All
Are
right.
they all going to be the same questions?
Yeah,
Are you
it's
on
the
the
same
BuzzFeed one?
questions because it's the
Give me
same.
a second.
I sent you the link.
I already
This
have it.
sorting quiz will tell you which Hogwarts house you truly belong to. Okay. All right.
You've made it to Hogwarts, which means you've already bought a wand from Ollivander's. What material is its core?
Dragonese boss.
I'm definitely going to go with dragon.
Yeah, me too.
I want the dragon too.
Oh, watch this.
Oh,
Wait, do we have to read it out loud? Because
Yeah,
yeah,
so
yeah.
they know.
but then we're all just gonna like choose the same thing. 'Cause we're
no,
just-
no.
no, I'm-
Okay. During the end of your exams, you noticed that one of your classmates was using an enchanted quill. What? Cheater. You come top of the class anyways, but they're second. What do?
tell the professor immediately. Cheating is
Excuse me,
wrong.
ma'am. Nothing. If I hadn't come on top of the class, I'd definitely don't tell the professor.
I would encourage the other student to admit what they done to the
Yeah.
professor.
I'd say nothing. but
I
if-
give him a high five.
yeah. Oh, mine's freezing. I'd say nothing, but if I hadn't come top of the class, I'd definitely have told the professor. That's what I would.
Yeah.
So only if it had hurt me.
That's what a snake would do, Colby.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I think a snake would give them a high five.
Give them
I'm giving them a high
encourage
five.
them.
You want to read the next one?
Oh, you would be most hurt if a person calls you weak, ignorant, unkind, and boring.
Boring,
I would
for
be
sure.
boring.
Dude.
Weak. You're locked in a duel with a skilled opponent. They fire an unknown spell at you and you shout,
Expelliarmus!
Crucio. Crucify.
Protego!
What does Expelliarmus mean?
That's one I. Expelliarmus. look it up. That's what I chose.
What does that
It
mean?
looks the coolest.
Stupefy is funny.
I'm gonna do Expelliarmus because that one's just like it's just. Woof.
The one-
Wizardry.
It's your 5th year at Hogwarts, and you've just reached or received a howler from your parents. What is that?
The
The
owls.
owl, right?
Oh, what for? Sneaking into the Forbidden Forest at night on a dare, getting caught cheating in my divination owl. What the freak is happening? Being put in detention after I was caught in the library after hours. Nothing.
I'm gonna do sneaking into the Forbidden Forest
yeah.
on a
Oh, I think
night on a
the
dare.
camera just died.
Did it really?
Yeah.
Papa, oh no! Oh no! What are we gonna do?
Or no.
Do the like technical difficulties? Yeah, I'm sneaking into the forest. Joe wearing those shorts yesterday kept making me laugh.
I knew they were yours. I knew those were your George.
They look exactly like my pair that I wear, but they don't fit. Those ones are huge.
Can that be our logo?
Oh, okay. Is it recording again, Caleb? So, I would say sneaking into the Forbidden Forest at night on a dare.
That's what I said too. On a dare.
Oh, there. I put the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you're so original. Okay, it's your turn to read, Emmy.
Which of these Dumbledore quotations speaks to you? Pity the living, and above all, those who live without love. Words are in my... Why can't I read? Words
In
are
my not so humble opinion. Sorry.
I can't read it out loud. I have to like
Do it
read
in
in my
an
mind.
accent. Or not an accent, but just kind of
Do
like
it in
a-
Colby's dad's British accent.
Words are, in my not
Words-
so humble opinion, our most inhalable,
An exhaustible source of magic.
inexhaustible source of magic.
So this guy's a player. That's
Yeah,
what he's saying. It matters not what someone is born.
Oh,
but
I
what
like
they
that
grow to
one.
be.
It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be.
It does not do. It does not do.
I do get what I'm
It does
saying.
not do to dwell on dreams and forget to live.
I'm gonna put the third one.
That's
but
a
I
good
don't
one. I like
understand
the
that.
last
I don't
one.
understand that. Oh, yes. Don't focus on the past.
No, it's don't focus on
Pity the
tomorrow.
living, and above all, those who live without love.
Oh, yes. Which of the wait? It's
my turn,
Yeah.
Which of these?
Most accurately.
Which of these most accurately describes your relationship with your closest friends? I hate them all. Where is that
I
one?
have a very few close friends that I would trust my life with. That's what I put.
I don't know.
I love surrounding myself with people. The more friends I have, the better. I like that one. I have
I
very
feel like-
close friends. I tend to be wary around new people.
I feel like the first
I
one's
find
me.
myself becoming friends with people who can help me to succeed.
That's my. No, I feel like I'm the first one, dude. I don't. I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
I know, like not just because I know people, but like I love to just meet new people. I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
and like make new friends and stuff.
New friends.
Notice how there's 4 answers. There's 3 of us. You know, you would think we all have different answers. You bandwagon.
We do have different answers.
I did do a different answer. I did the second one.
because you
talking to
know
you.
that's me.
I did.
You
the
know
first
that's
one. I
me.
did the first one,
But you know that's me.
and I did it first. So
So
you have to
what?
pick something else.
That's what I'm-
Pick the last one.
Why do I
Mooch.
have to?
Mooch.
Why do I, munch? Why do I have to pick the last one?
Fine.
That was my point about reading it to
Emmy's turn to
ourselves.
read anyway.
It's my turn to
or
read.
you're-
It is.
Jeez.
I hate this podcast.
Which of your skills are you most proud of?
I chose the first one. My ability to
Absorb
absorb
new information. Make new friends. Get what I want. Keep secrets. Make new friends. I said it first, Colby.
I'm going
I
to say
said it
my
first.
ability to get what I want.
I think that's pretty. Yeah.
The first Quidditch
Yeah.
match of the season is approaching, and you can't wait to get involved. What role are you playing?
Colby wants the seeker, dude. He wants
I
the
wanna
glory.
I'm definitely a
Chase.
catcher.
That's not even a. It's a chaser.
What's the beater?
I don't know.
I think
I want to be the one
throw
that catches it. Which is the one that catches it? The seeker?
Seeker, yeah. Yeah.
I don't want the glory, though. I just want to do it.
Because you want the glory. That's fine. No, it's cool.
chaser. I like to be involved.
I already put that.
I'm going to put seeker just because I want the glory.
I put chaser. Go ahead.
I put seeker too.
Y'all are just
Your turn, Colby.
You're allowed a pet at Hogwarts: an owl, a cat, or a toad. What do you bring?
I'm taking the owl.
You didn't. What?
Dude, I heard
You
someone.
have 6 cats.
Because of my mom, not because of me. That's not my decision.
I'm gonna put nothing because I couldn't trust myself right now to look after a pet. If it's one of those ones,
I'm gonna say cat.
if it's one of those, I wouldn't. I'm a dog guy. You know what I mean?
I would pick an owl, but
I heard someone in
Cats
this
are
office
nice.
is possessed by an owl.
Who?
put the phone down.
Do you
Okay,
get
Caleb.
it? Do you get
Next
it?
question. Yes, I do. That's why I said it.
Okay.
Next question, Caleb.
It's Saturday. You finished your homework, and you have some free time. You decide to spend some time away from your common room. Where do you go? The Forbidden Forest, the library, the kitchens, or the room of requirement? I'm the kitchens.
Forbidden Forest.
The kitchens, bro. I'm gonna be eating.
To the library.
Nerd. Yeah. Hufflepuff inbound.
That's like a raven.
What would you see in the mirror of Arised?
Aroused.
Erased?
Yeah, it's aroused.
It's aroused. I mean,
Myself surrounded by riches.
My loving family and friends.
no.
Myself knowledgeable above all.
I already thought it. I already thunk it.
I already thunk it. What are you thinking? I already thunk
Thunk
it. What are you about to thought? I thunk it already.
Wait, I lost the question. I'm gonna do the last one. Experiencing a marvelous adventure. Go ahead, Colby.
You just read it first, I think I'm going to say Marvelous Adventure.
Yeah, no. Go ahead, Colby. It's your turn.
Which of these magical events would you most like to experience? The Twizzard, the Twiz
The
Whizzler,
Tri-Wizard.
the Rizzler
That's-
tournament,
Tournament.
the Quidditch World Cup, the Yule Ball, Christmas at Hogwarts. I'm going to
Christmas,
say the
Christmas.
Yule Ball.
I put the Tri-Wizard.
Putting Christmas, bro. Well,
That's the one with like Robert Patterson and they did
No.
like all
Yeah.
that stuff, right?
dude, that
Yeah,
was
that's cool.
scary, dude.
I loved that. I think that's my favorite Harry Potter movie. Is that,
that one.
Isn't
That's
that
one,
where they go underwater?
Yeah.
That's the one I remember the most.
yeah. In
Yeah.
the maze and all
That's
that stuff.
the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one I would do.
That one is really cool. Maybe I'll pick
Yeah,
that.
me too. no.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
My turn. You're having trouble mastering a new spell, and you've decided to ask for help. Who do you go to? My professor, of course. My house ghost. My smart and my,
My
My
son.
my smart and friend.
smartest friend.
The library.
That's a big country.
The library.
I chose my professor.
I said my smartest friend.
My house goes. Spooky ghost.
You need deliverance.
What?
That's a good
Nothing.
movie.
I need deliverance. What'd you say?
Nothing.
Yo.
Said he has a ghost. Choose a Deathly Hollow. The Elder
What is
Wand.
The Cloak of Invisibility.
Yeah, that's what I would. I'm choosing that.
So the most powerful wand, I don't remember what the rock does, or the Cloak of Invisibility.
I do the invisible.
Well, you can
cloak.
use that one a lot more than like these stupid wands and stones, bro.
Though, like this is
The
when we-
Resurrection Stone brings people back to life, I think.
No, that's not very
You would
useful.
think.
You can use an invisibility cloak for anything.
Oh yeah, no, watch me use this invisibility cloak for like anything I want. I'm not going to bring anybody back to life.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
We got 2 more. Wait, who asked just now?
I did.
Which path do you intend to follow after leaving Hogwarts? I'll join the ministry.
Me.
I want to make the difference in the world.
Yeah.
I think I'd travel for a while, becoming committed to a career.
Before
I'd settle down and start a family as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I'd continue to work hard in order to achieve as much success as possible. I'm going to
See-
go with the family.
See, I'm either 1, 3, or 4.
Well, that's 3 out of 4 of them.
You gotta choose one, man.
I'll choose the first one.
I'm choosing the third one.
Ministry. I want to make a difference in
Ministry.
the world. What did you choose, Caleb?
Nothing.
You
And
chose
finally,
the third one, didn't you?
I want that one.
All right, the
I'm
final
a
question.
family man, Colby. And finally, we know that the sorting hat takes into account your preferences.
It's
What?
stupid. It's stupid. Whatever we pick,
Oh,
choose wisely.
okay. Just choose one
Yeah.
that you want.
Which one do you want? Gryffindor.
I want Gryffindor too.
Oh,
We're all choosing the same one, bro.
Oh wait,
it immediately loaded if
yeah.
you chose it. It's different percentages. That's
I'm
I
40
am Gryffindor.
I'm 41% Gryffindor.
really.
I'm
What's yours?
37%.
I'm 40% Gryffindor.
41%. Oh, I beat you. by 1%.
26.
33%. What's your Hufflepuff? 26.
My Hufflepuff is 19.
Mine's 20. It's the
I'm
ministry.
33. I'm 33.
You're 30.
Dork.
Is that your second one?
Yeah.
Do you have
My
any
second one is
Slytherin?
Slytherin.
That's my 10%. Like my last one.
I have 17% Slytherin.
I am
Jeez.
26% Slytherin.
What's your Ravenclaw?
15.
I'm 16.
26.
I'm 16. So we're all
26
Gryffindors then?
Yeah.
Ew.
Or
Get
So
out.
then it has to be whatever our second one is.
a
It would be
Ravenclaw?
Slytherin. And yours is Hufflepuff?
What's yours?
A Ravenclaw?
You're a Hufflepuff, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess
You
so.
big dumb dork! Ah! Caleb! Caleb! Why did you fall? Caleb! Caleb, wake up! Ow, dude, my neck. My God. Caleb!
Why'd you grab his butt?
trying to.
Caleb!
I'm not trying to grab his butt. It's
Caleb!
You like full
Oh.
the mic.
Ah!
No!
We're at your house. He was like all over me on the couch. Do you see that? Doing what he's doing right now?
Like in the middle.
Caleb.
Caleb.
Look how
That was nice. That was fun.
Big dork.
Dorky?
Post your results. Picture. Take a little screenshot of your results.
Did it have an explanation thing? Nope. Like Harry Potter himself, your allegiance define or definitely lies with Gryffindor, but Slytherin may be a better fit for you than you'd originally think. Your passion for adventure, excitement, and new experiences mean that Gryffindor is the perfect place for you. You are fiercely loyal to your close friends, sometimes even to a fault. And the recklessness and optimism that comes by being a Gryffindor, combined with the ambition of Slytherin, will ensure that you will go far in life. Your sight
like
compatibility
Harry.
with Hufflepuff House suggests deep love and appreciation for those close to you, which you may keep hidden for fear of being hurt.
That's what mine says too.
Oh,
About the Hufflepuff. No, but the beginning says just like Hermione Granger.
Granger?
You were ultimately placed in Gryffindor, but the Sorting Hat seriously considered you being in Ravenclaw. You are a natural born leader, often taking control of the reins from others who recklessly or dedication to facts and knowledge and cause their judgment. You are intelligent, but acknowledge that you are there are more that there are more important things in life, and therefore aim to use your intelligence and determination to fight for what you believe is right.
Can I say mine now? You have all the loyalty of a Hufflepuff, but your affinity for Gryffindor ensures that loyalty is fierce. You would do almost anything for your loved ones, even if it has a negative effect on you personally. This means that your friends and family members often come to you when in need, but it's also important to remember to spend time taking care of yourself. You wear your heart on your sleeve, but impulsively act on your emotions without fear of the consequences. Your slight compatibility with Ravenclaw House hints at an appreciation for knowledge and wisdom, though those are definitely not priorities for you. So that's it. Nothing about any Harry Potter or, Hermione or Ron. No comparison there, I guess. So I'm not cool, but you guys happy with your results?
Yeah.
Colby, can you send me a picture of it? What are you watching? What are you watching, dude? What is this?
it's about dunk contest.
for sure.
All right, let me see.
The Shack.
Ah,
Full
my
puff.
gosh.
All right.
Jackie.
You guys about done?
Open your.
You guys about done? Ready for Bible study tomorrow?
Oh, I was like, is that today?
That's today.
Oh,
in
you
3
got me
hours.
like 3 hours? Is it 3?
It's like 2:30.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If we want a thrift, yeah, we're gonna have to go.
Okay. All right. Let's do a little closing statement. Do you know how we end this, Emmy? Do you remember?
You just scream, right?
That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, why would we-
We changed that.
We
Pretty
did change
You
it.
screech?
quickly.
No.
You dance. You crip walk.
Did you
Yes.
want to plug yourself first?
Sometimes, well, the wisest thing to say is
Nothing at all.
nothing at all. So. But do you want to plug yourself though? Oh, out of order.
My name is Emmy Moore.
What's your nationality? Race?
I'm Armenian, and Caucasian, and other things.
Okay.
What else do you want me to plug?
I just what you do. I mean,
I think a race plug was good enough.
do people know what you do?
Race plug.
Do people know?
I would think so.
You can plug your stuff.
I breathe.
Your podcast. Plug your podcast.
Watch my podcast.
What's it called?
Save Not Soft.
Save Mart Soft.
Saved Not Soft.
Saved Not
Saved
Soft.
Not Soft. I talk about Jesus.
I'll put a little screenshot of it on there. Heck yeah, you talk about Jesus.
Yes, I do talk
That's-
about Jesus.
that's-
It's so great.
Yeah.
So amazing. So blessed.
When are you gonna have a guest on there, bro?
Once I can figure out, I already told you, I don't know how to like set up another
yes,
mic,
yes.
and I need help.
Yes.
I don't know how to do it.
I simply can't do
I
that.
don't know how to do
Oh,
that.
you want it all yourself? I don't know how to put another jack in the.
I don't know how to put the cord in there.
No, because it's on my iPad. It's
Mine's just
on a
always
computer,
there.
so it's different.
Yeah.
Am I
Oh,
done?
sick, man. Heck yeah, you can be done if you want. I'll go plug myself. I don't know if you guys know who I am. I'm Caleb Gindy, and I have a podcast. And my
That you are watching right now.
podcast
that they watch.
You're right. Yeah. Okay. You're watching my podcast right now, and that's my Instagram account called Caleb Gindy, and Colby.
My Instagram is see the Pouncin' Puma.
Pouncing with a
Without a G.
Without a G. Okay.
Yeah, see the Pouncin' Puma.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna make it public this week, just because.
Are you private?
It's private, yeah.
Oh.
But I get all these followers from reels and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's like,
Our reels be popping off, dude.
yeah.
On YouTube specifically.
Shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
these
don't
are
pop
pretty
off.
nice shorts. One of my favorites, actually. Very comfortable.
Okay, well, I mean, we appreciate you coming on. You know,
Thank you for
it's
having
been
me. So
awesome. It's been
blessed.
great. It's been great. We should come on your podcast if you want us to.
I need it once you could show me how to
I
like,
can-
put
I
it
can show you how to
on.
do
We
this.
could go from there.
Just get one of these things. Get one of these
It's like
things.
$600.
Yeah.
We'll get like
Only.
Well, you can get it for like Christmas.
yeah for Christmas, like I did.
Or
You
your
know.
birthday.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up. I mean,
When's your
it's
birthday?
not coming up.
August 6th.
It's really
That's
close.
not even close.
It's
Yeah.
really
It's
close.
6 months. Or no,
6
it's
months?
like
5. That's really close.
Mine's.
Mine's in.
I'm 1 month older than you.
You're in July?
Yeah.
Can I guess what day? The 17th.
No.
Am I close?
24th,
Is it the 6th?
You're getting a lot closer though.
9th,
5.
9th,
No.
9th,
First.
Colder.
Ninth.
No, cold.
9th,
The 7th.
9th,
The 8th.
9th, 9th.
The 4th.
Nope.
It's the 9th.
The 11th. The 10th.
10th, 12th.
Nope.
13th.
It's the 9th, dude.
The 6th.
It's the 9th.
7.
How many times are you gonna just let Caleb say the answer and not just say
What
it?
have you
It's the
been saying?
9th.
I did say 9.
You did not
so
say
many
9th
times.
at all.
I did say
We're
9.
gonna play it back right after we stop this.
I
and we're
did
gonna see
say
if you said
9.
it. No,
Nope.
you did not.
Nope.
No, I did say 9.
No.
No.
We'll
I
play
said
it.
9.
17. Then you jumped all the way down
5
to
or 6, yeah.
and then you just started counting down, and
And
you
then I
jumped
counted
back
back
up
up.
to 8, and then you said 11.
You skipped 9.
No, I said 9.
No,
We'll see.
we'll see.
We'll see. We'll
When's
see.
yours? The 6th.
I just said it.
August.
That's why. I did say the 6th.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
All right, guys.
All right,
Well,
I'm
welcome
sorry.
back to the No Girls Allowed podcast.
Yeah, we always forget to do that.
You do it at the very end.
You should just put like, just something horrible. You can stop it now.